The College of Media and Communication made news on Friday. Find out what potentially dangerous situation evacuated the building coming up.
Election season is in full swing on the Tech campus. Find out how you can make your vote count next.
And the Red Raider basketball team finished out on a high note, but what's next? We'll have a look at all the scores and highlights in sports.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Monday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Laura Duclos.
And I'm Alex Contreras. Last Friday, classes in the College of Media and Communications were interrupted by a surprise fire alarm. What at first seemed like a routine evacuation drill ended up being something much more unexpected.
That's right, Alex. A bomb threat forced students, faculty, and staff to leave their classrooms and offices and head to safety. I talked to people involved to find out more. Friday, March 4th was a day that started like any other for Texas Tech students at the College of Media and Communication. Around 11:45 a.m., a small group of staff were notified by a student that there was a bomb threat in the building.
I was informed shortly before lunch, actually, that somebody heard a student somewhere on the first floor that they said the words, this is not exact because I didn't hear it, but everybody needs to evacuate, there's a bomb, or something along those lines. And once it was relayed to me, I immediately called 911.
They chose to alert the police, who then triggered a fire alarm to evacuate the building faster.
I was upstairs on the third floor in Lab 365 editing video, and the first thing I heard was there was guys outside. They were all saying, you know, move, move, move or something. I didn't really know what it was about, so then after that there was a few sirens, and I wasn't sure if they were coming here. I was wondering, you know, in my mind, is the building on fire, but nothing really was confirmed. And then that's when the alarm came on, or someone came in saying, you know, there's been a bomb threat. And then after that, we all exited the building.
Me and my friend were in class in the basement of MCOM, and the fire drill went off, or the fire alarm went off, and they told us, you know, just to get out. And we were walking. We figured it was just like a drill. And then we saw these cops running at us with guns and telling us I would leave if I were you. And we were like freaking out, like running up the stairs, and they were like, get out, like get out.
After clearing the building, police performed a walkthrough throughout the college before giving the all clear about an hour later.
The response time was really good, I'm assuming, because obviously, you know, everybody got out. It seems like nobody's hurt. You know, the police are in there. They're trying to find out where it is and handle the situation. So I do believe the situation's being handled very well. It is kind of scary, and, you know, on some level it can happen, but I feel that the way that the police are responding shows that we have good security here on Texas Tech.
Police were at the scene of the bomb threat in under 5 minutes. However, no tech alert was ever sent. The reason why is still being investigated. For MCTV, I'm Laura Duclos. Although Friday's threat was determined to be false, any reports of a bomb or other danger should always be taken seriously. To report a potential threat, you're urged to call campus authorities using the following options. If you're in an office or have access to a campus landline, dial 9 followed by 911. If you're on a cell phone, dial 911. And if you are not in an emergency situation, you can also contact authorities using either of the following numbers: 742-3931 or 743-2000.
The U.S. presidential campaign has been filling the news lately, but another set of elections is taking place this week a lot closer to home. Starting tomorrow, you can vote in the annual Student Government Association spring election. The spring ballot includes candidates competing for graduate vice president, internal vice president, external vice president, and president. Senators for colleges and departments across campus are also up for election. Tomorrow and Wednesday, you can make your voice heard. Electronic voting will open Tuesday morning and will close Wednesday at midnight. Just head over to sga.ttu.edu and click on Spring Elections Voting. From there, you'll just need your E-Raider ID to log in and vote. Before the elections, be sure to stop by the Hub website at ttuhub.net. The Hub features interviews with all the candidates as well as full coverage of the recent Executive Candidate Forum held last month. And after the elections, be sure to check the Hub and watch next week's MCTV Weekday Update for a rundown of all the election results.
Spring is officially 2 weeks away, but with warmer weather setting in, things around campus are starting to get a lot more colorful. Every year at this time, Tech Grounds and Maintenance begins the installation of hundreds of tulips and other flowers and planters throughout campus. The flowers are grown in Tech's greenhouse during the winter in anticipation of a change of seasons in March. Those flowers are starting to show up in various locations, including Memorial Circle and the main entrance to campus near the Seal. But not to be shown up, nature is also contributing to the campus beautification project with trees in full bloom. The increase of plant life on the Tech campus comes just in time as the number of potential students increases dramatically from now throughout the end of the semester. One thing those flowers need a lot of is sunshine and heat, and even though today has been pretty warm, sunshine has been a bit of a premium.
That's true, Laura. Starting yesterday morning, the Lubbock area has seen cloud cover and rising humidity. Those changes may lead to some interesting weather coming up in the next few days. Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. Taking a look outside, the clouds haven't let up much since this morning, and temperatures are staying warm with highs in the upper 70s. Those clouds will stick around overnight, leading to some possible thunderstorms tomorrow morning. There's also a slight chance of severe weather. But by the afternoon, the clouds should move out and temperatures will climb into the lower 70s. Skies will stay cloudy throughout the evening into Wednesday. Wednesday morning, we'll see again a chance of strong rain that will increase throughout the day. The moisture will keep the temperatures low, with highs only getting around 60 degrees. Showers will stick around throughout Wednesday night, and Wednesday's rain total will be predicted to be around half an inch. Thursday will see more of the same, but the showers will be spotty with dry conditions in the afternoon. Temperatures will again stay low, but winds will kick up during the day. Overnight lows on Thursdays will also bottom out with temperatures in the upper 30s. Looking ahead, the rain should clear out by the end of the week with some nicer conditions in store for the weekend.
The Red Raider basketball team returned home to the USA for one last regular season game. But luckily, it looks like that's not the end for this year's team.
MCTV Sports' Kyle Stafford joins us now with what could be a look at what's next for Tech. Kyle?
Thanks, Laura and Alex. With less than a week till Selection Sunday, the Texas Tech Red Raiders are in prime position to earn their first bid to the Big Dance since 2007 after their 80-71 win over the Kansas State Wildcats on Saturday. Devontae Williams scored 20 points and Todrick Gocher added 13 to cap off their senior day. Keenan Evans also poured in 20 points for his second highest scoring effort of the season. Lawrence Odiase, who had been out since January 18th with a broken right foot, returned to the hardwood for the Red Raiders and scored 4 points on 2-2 shooting in limited minutes. The win improved Tech's record to 19-11 and 9-9 in the Big 12. Prior to Saturday's win, the team already had a strong case for an at-large bid with key wins over Arkansas Little Rock, Texas, Iowa State, Baylor, and Oklahoma. Tech will have another chance to strengthen their case as the Big 12 tournament starts this Wednesday. The Red Raiders will enter the tournament as the 7th seed and will match up against the 10th seed TCU Horned Frogs. Tip-off is set for 8 p.m. on ESPNU. The winner will advance to take on the 2-seed West Virginia Mountaineers on Thursday at 6 p.m. on ESPNU. Big 12 regular season awards were handed out yesterday, and Aaron Ross, Todrick Gocher, and Zach Smith received all Big 12 honorable mention. Tubby Smith received the award for Big 12 Coach of the Year after leading the Red Raiders to their first 500 winning percentage in conference play since the 06-07 season and a possible NCAA tournament bid. Congratulations to those guys on well-deserved accolades after a great regular season. The Lady Raider basketball season came to an end on Saturday as they fell to number 4 Baylor 82-51 in the quarterfinal of the Big 12 tournament. Although the team finished with a 13-18 record, the team seems to be on the right track under head coach Candy Whitaker as they picked up their first Big 12 tournament win since 2012 with an 89-84 win over Iowa State on Friday. Yvonne Cook-Taylor led the team in scoring on the season with 14.3 points per game. Tech baseball was in action this past weekend as they played host to one of college baseball's elite programs in number 22 Cal State Fullerton. The Titans would take Game 1 of the series 7-3 on Friday, but the Red Raiders bounced back on Saturday with a 6-5 victory thanks to Tyler Floyd, who knocked in the winning run in the 8th inning. In the series finale on Sunday, the Titans, behind starting pitcher Colton Eastman, would take the series with a 4-1 win. Tech will be back in action tomorrow against the Oral Roberts Golden Eagles in Frisco, Texas. First pitch is set for 2 p.m. In softball, the Lady Raiders hosted the Texas Tech Invitational over the weekend and finished with a 4-2 record. The team had wins over McNeese State twice, Ohio University, and UTSA. The Lady Raiders will travel to College Station for a 3-game series against the number 9 Texas A&M Aggies starting on Friday. First pitch is set for 6 p.m. And on Saturday, the Red Raider football team returned to the practice field looking to improve off of last season's 7-6 record. Tech will host their annual spring game on Saturday, April 16th at Jones AT&T Stadium. Kickoff is set for noon, and if you can't make it out to the Jones, you can catch the game on Fox Sports Southwest. That's all for sports. I'm Kyle Stafford. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kyle. A special forum marks a unique observance here on the Tech campus. We have a look at those details and more in today's MCTV events calendar. Tomorrow, the Women's Studies program will be celebrating International Women's Day in the library's Teaching, Learning, and Professional Development Center. The event will feature a forum focused around a TED Talk called We Should All Be Feminists. The lecture talks about what it means to be a woman today and gives reasoning for the title of the talk. The forum takes place tomorrow from noon to 1 p.m. in room 152. For more information and to register for the event, visit the TLPDC's website listed on your screen.
And if you're looking for some fun and amazement this week, the Tech Activities Board has you covered. On Wednesday, TAB will host magician and mentalist David Hall in the Sub Allen Theater. The show, titled The Magic of David Hall, features a mix of magic, comedy, and mind reading wrapped up in an entertaining experience. The fun starts at 8 p.m. and as always, it's free with a Tech ID.
And on Thursday, wrap up your week with the sultry sounds of the saxophone. The School of Music's Symphonic Wind Ensemble and University Symphony Orchestra are joining forces on Thursday night as part of a special performance. The 2016 North American Saxophone Alliance is holding their biennial conference here at Tech from Thursday through Sunday. The concert is one of the conference's biggest highlights, and you can join in on this unique musical event. Start time is listed at 7:30 p.m. in the Hemley Recital Hall. The concert is free and open to the public. So Alex, are you going to check out any of the TTU events this week?
I think I might pop into a few. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I might go and see some of those things, but I'm definitely going to go look at the beautiful tulips that are outside.
All right. Well, that's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thank you so much for joining us, and be sure to check ttuhub.net every day for more news, and we'll see you on Wednesday.